intensified.
My ultimate's ready.
Amplification matrix ready. Prepare to fire.
Heroes never die.
Is here.
My ultimate is
Heightening your capabilities.
Supercharged and on fire.
Step Rider. Die. It's too early for death to balloon.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
One more mission, huh? I'm in.
Can I dance instead?
Dancing systems optimized.
I still have much to learn.
I'm getting it. Give me a second.
Cease your resistance, dance to the rhythm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Bad guy.
Feeling more powerful?
Lethality level increased. Hold it. Optimized.
Hello.
The joys of the live broadcast, everybody. I'm pretty sure the microphone was not working there for a time, so I'm sure we have some awkward silence there. Much apologies. Camden County getting us off started very well in this map. They, of course, did take the first control point and got up to 99% here in what would be map 1. If they're able to take this one. So at this point, JBU is going to have to play near perfect. Can't afford to lose any team fight. Genjank here, trying to find an angle. He's going to pop the ultimate as well, Tuka, and 2 will go down. And I think the team fight will go the way of the Cougars. Hawk is going to try and delay the inevitable, but I think that's all it will be as Camden County looks to take this first map. Again, they're not quite out of it just yet, but I think that might just spell it. Frigid had a chance, had a moment. Roughly Cat gets onto the point just to buy time. Stormgang, of course, as well, will start to move to the hamster ball. Just trying to delay the inevitable. But with these respawn timers as great as they are, the Cougars will take map 1.
Play of the game.
So the play of the game will be JBU's. But the map will be Camden County's. They take map number 1. Map number 1 in this best of 5 set. Again, here I am again. Sorry, everybody. I probably was very awkwardly quiet when we were on here last, but we're back. We are here. A caster of 1, an observer of 1, a technical director of 1. Which, by the way, great segue to mention that if you're interested in esports production, we need help back here. We need help. SOS. No, it's a great time. So everyone, of course, thanks for tuning in. I do want to mention, because I'm pretty sure the microphone was not working before, that this Venmo code on your screen right now is a great way for you to donate for Giving Tuesday. If you do donate this way, make sure that you make a comment in there in Venmo that says esports, just so we know what it's for and what we are donating all this money toward is going to be making sure to get better access to individuals in need who may not have access yet to esports, right? So we want to make sure we do that for everyone. So we're going to, as you can hear, they're getting right back into the game. There's no rest for the weary. We'll take just a brief break to get everything set up, and then we'll be right back in it. Welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports. The Cougars now with a 1-0 lead against JBU.
Defend objective A.
Weapon system optimized.
The Cougars will show us how they attack here first. A bunch of pressure on the side of JVU to play defense. I think that's really where the pressure is, pretty much in any game. Genjang may have found some picks here off to the side. Has to remove some utility. Gets away critically with his life, but he's gonna go back to that well, it looks like. And he's gonna find Shade Slayer, and he's gonna find Roughly Cat as well, and Frigid will fall, and the attack looks supreme from Camden County. The Cougars clearly coming to play in the semifinal playoffs.
Objective lost.
Worth noting that
Escort.
the Cougars did win in 3-0 fashion all the way back, and I believe it was week 2. Possibly, actually, no, I take that back. It was week 1, almost 2 months ago. Both of these squads entirely different, both adding additional players, both having opportunities to play and practice with one another, gaining some synergy. But right now, it looks like the Cougars are the more comfortable team, but Mejia will fall, which will surely slow this attack down, but Storm Gig gets awfully close as well.
Step right up.
Oh, and look at that. Nothing doing there from Jae-Hun. Uses the ultimate. Wisely, JVU backs off. Mejia goes down again, but traded right back. The spear tip Tuka on Orisa no longer available as the Genji looks to go large. Gets 2, pays for it. And now the Cougars are getting aggressive. Hawk is going to have to run for the hills. And the hills have eyes.
Amplifying your power.
Much obliged.
Both of these teams competing to play in the divisional championship next week. Hanzo ultimate going to be used, doesn't find anybody, but the spear will find Storm Gig. The Reinhardt pinned for a moment, goes low but is alive. Genjang falls on the backside of the fight. Immediately brought right back by Mejia. And now Frigid is down, so the man advantage belongs to Camden County. This Reinhardt player's just remaining alive, being a nuisance. Genjang knows how to take that out. It's to look for the back line. And the Cougars with an absolute rout thus far.
Quit making yourself an easy prey there.
Absolutely coming to play. Again, all the pressure, at least for my money, on JVU. When things get started on defense, all eyes are on you. That's holding serve. A good wombo combo there from JVU will stop it for now. But again, a lot of good work being done. Tuka's still somehow alive, will finally go down, but a lot of ultimates invested. Well, actually, no, I take that back. It may have only been Frigid on the Reaper. By the looks of things. In fact, I'm almost certain. But it's still definitely a big ultimate, no question about it. Jae-Hun will fall. Mejia gonna erase that mistake right away. One of the advantages to having Mercy available. Those man advantages get erased immediately. Mejia gets a little too close. The hammer comes down. And now the defense has stiffened here. Three minutes remaining. The Cougars looked very comfortable. A lot of ultimates available now for them. Both the Reinhardt being used, as well as the Cassidy now. So the Cougars will look to get something, but it's bound roughly Cat that's been finding these picks. Mejia going to erase that mistake right away. But these DPS players are going to have to find something they were finding a whole lot early. Tuka going to drop the ultimate down, no kills. And here comes Genjang, sensing now is the opportunity, but he gets pinned. A great play from Storm Gig. No question about it. An impact play. Again, 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time here to get something going. Any pick at this point certainly favors the attackers. Genjang getting frigid low, but not low enough. Reinhardt gonna pop the ultimate here. What is he gonna find off of it? Jae-Hun trading something back right away. It's a 1-for-1. Make that a 2-for-1. The support player's still alive for Camden County. But I think that's all for the moment. It was all Camden County College early, map 1, and the momentum into map number 2, but right now, it looks like JBU, their defense finding its footing. Looking at the ult economy, 3 ultimates now available for JBU, almost a 4th. The Cougars with only 1, about to get a 2nd, but a pick is what they need. Absolutely, Tuka with the Orisa has the ultimate available. There is Frigid, doesn't get anything. Genjang with the kill, and that might be exactly what the Cougars needed. But Jae-Hun will fall. No more Farah. Immediately right back up. The Cougars now with a little bit of momentum. They'll have to make a play. DPS players traded. A lot of ultimates being used. And here comes Genjang from the side. Will he find the support player? He will! 3 players down. Slat traded right back. But the Cougars will, with virtually no time remaining, get all the way to the other side. It looked a little dicey there. Early for JBU, late for Camden County, but Camden County did exactly what they needed to do.
Initiating match.
So, the defense from JBU very much came alive there toward the end, killing some much needed time off the clock. So we'll see what the Cougars can do. They'll show us the defense side now.
Who's ready to get this done?
With only 0.6 seconds remaining on their clock, they're certainly not looking to go to OT. They would very much like to stop JBU in their tracks right here, right now.
Lethality level increased. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
All right, we'll see. Typically, this is where you see some sort of set play early for these squads. And that's exactly what we see. JBU gets off to the side here. Jae-Hun caught alone. Roughly Cat goes low. Stays alive. JBU grouping up well together. No players dropping from either side. No, as we say that, Genjang goes down. He'll get revived. And Roughly Cat traded right back there. Mejia drops as well. And no tank player for the Cougars. Jae-Hun will have to find something off to the side here between he and Slat, who has just fallen. So now, just Jae-Hun here. So the attack will be very successful early on here for JBU. Let's see if the Cougars can rewrite the script. And it was the DPS players finding the supports in these awkward fights. That was what was gaining Camden County the advantage in capture point and in the early goings here on attack. Tuka sensing this is an opportunity, it gets right into it, but Stormgig trading right back, and it's an absolute mayhem fight. Wow, almost something very special there from Stormgig. But it was the Cougars being even a little bit more special. Three ultimates available for both squads, make it 4. Stormgate goes low. The Cougars looking for that tank kill. Quickly, not able to get it, but then Genjank actually on the backside, and he'll get more! Going wild in the backline. Frigid pulls the trigger on the Reaper ultimate, but I think that was ill-advised. A weapon no longer in the arsenal of JBU. So the Cougars will stiffen up here defensively a little sooner, maybe, than JBU did. Genjank does have ultimate available, the only Cougar with ultimate available. So all eyes will be on them. I take that back, it was actually Tuka there pulling the trigger. Maybe trying to do some sort of wombo combo. Oh, and Roughly Cat from the side finds Slat. Gets traded back right away. Things are a bit messy. Slat back alive. Mejia, again, erasing that mistake. Does go in a little bit aggressive, maybe. And now, Slat will also be the next to fall.
We will have peace.
Looked like a somewhat even fight there, for at least for early on. And I think the Cougars are actually just going to give up that second control point. It will now be 4 minutes that they will have to hold. This is where it gets a bit harder for the attackers, mind you. So anything can happen. Frigid has been spotted out. Stormgate finds at least one, maybe more. Tuka and Slat down. The tank and support. Both supports down. The DPS players are going to have to find something. Jae-Hun with the answer back finds a second, which might just be enough to at least keep the Cougars in this one. Genjang going to have to buy even more time for his squad. And Jae-Hun absolutely with the right time to pop that Reaper ult. Keep wanting to call a moment. I've been playing a lot of Valorant, folks. I apologize if that should happen. Oh, and Frigid having the use of abilities there, at least for a second. Cougars are going to have to win a number of fights. Hawk pops the Lucio ultimate, but here goes Genjank, sensing again, the time is now.
Catch you later.
And that Lucio ultimate being off the board will certainly be big, but all eyes have been on the Reinhardt for JBU. Sorb Gig has made some big plays. Roughly Cat goes low, stays alive, but my goodness. That's exactly what JBU can't have happen. Cannot have anything short circuit. Oh, Genjang, oh, actually no, just some utility off the boards. Both DPSs from JBU using their ultimates. And I'm not sure the Cougars have much left in the tank. Genjang is gonna get on the point. But that will be it. With 2 minutes and 28 seconds, Cougars again will get that 1 minute on the clock. As we will swap to OT.
3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
All right, let's reset for a moment here. Both of these teams evenly matched heading into OT here. Winner will take this map. The Cougars looking to open up a bit of a lead, 2-0. JBU trying to knot things up at 1 apiece in this best-of-5 set.
Master, how do you maintain your tranquility amid endless battles?
I focus on my breathing.
What? You don't breathe.
Indeed.
Just one more mission.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Mejia dropping early, as will Jaehyun. And that might be exactly what the Cougars didn't need there on attack. I've been informed that we have a large donation from Horizon AVL Esports Integration for Giving Tuesday, so we thank you very much for that. It's been with us every step of the way. Genjang going to fall. The Cougars needing to find a play right here and right now. They are on the point, but only for a moment, as it looks like map 2 will go to JBU.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Well, I take it back. It's been a while since I played Overwatch, everybody. So the Cougars will need now to defend. Cannot give up any of this first point. We'll need to have perfect defense.
Ready for battle.
Stay close to me and I'll keep you safe.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, both of these teams clearly evenly matched, but it's been JBU with some clear advantages. And it'll be the Junkrat coming out here, something that we haven't seen quite a bit of. Might be able to find a pick. So it will be Jae-Hun who will find that pick. Exactly what the doctor ordered. JBU not going to leave anything to chance, dropping the support player, and they will back off. Knowing that they have a full minute and 50 to play with.
Helping you out. Come to me.
All right, well, so far, Camden County has had the answer. Shadeslayer gonna drop the ultimate here. And they have found an angle, found an in, and if Jae-Hun goes down here, it could spell doom for the Cougars. He stays alive, finds the health, and it's gonna be Genjang who finds a kill! And the Cougars still very much alive in this one! Roughly Cat, Shadeslayer all dropping! Genjang with the Bastion ultimate! And 45 seconds, the Cougars doing exactly what they needed, playing near perfect. And with some ultimate still remaining for them. Tuka will have his in mere moments.
You are completely healed.
30 seconds remaining.
The swap to the... We've actually have quite a bit of swaps here when you think about it. And that has been proving useful for the Cougars. Tuka are going to use the ultimate, as will Jae-Hun finding something. Roughly Cat is down to one DPS player off the board, and more to fall as well behind. The Cougars having to play perfect defense, and it looks like they might have it here. A couple of players still remaining. Hawk dropping the Lucio ultimate. And it might not be just yet. It's going to be awfully close. Tuka alive, but reinforcements are on their way. Neither team willing to give this one up. Frigid stays alive. I'm not sure how that happened, how he's alive. Stormgate with a kill on Mejia. Traded right back, one DPS player down. Jae-Hun is going to need to find something here. Hawk gets a little too close for comfort, and he is off the board. And the Cougars will hold. So we do have a draw, a rare scenario. I'm actually not sure exactly what the rules state. So you're gonna have to give us a moment to figure that out. All right, everybody. So I have to go into director mode for here for just a second. We'll be back. An awesome game. It cannot get closer. Quite literally. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports. Sorry for the delay. We needed to get some clarification on some rules here with how the draws work in NACE. And just so I can bring everyone else up to speed, I'll let you know essentially how it works. That map that we just played, for all intents and purposes, doesn't really count. It's still going to stay 1-0. If the Cougars and JBU end up in a 2-2 tie after 5 maps are played, which is totally possible here with only 3 maps to go, then we would play a bonus 6th map, essentially a tiebreaker with control points. So we get to pretend like this is a clean slate. The Cougars having to feel fortunate, though, honestly. It could have been map 2 very much in the sights of JBU. And JBU staying rather warm, getting both TPS players off the board early.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Slat going down
That wasn't my best.
by his lonesome, but does get to reset with his team, and so the Cougars will look to do their own attack run onto this flashpoint. Flashpoint, kind of like control point, except of course the control point moves, and it's a little bit more of a marathon. JBU finding quite a bit of early success. Frigid going down, and now it's just Jay Hunt alive. We're gonna take it back. He does have Genjank here with him. Taking some shots, not finding success.
Lost.
Again, we get to kind of sort of pretend like this is essentially map 2 all over again. Cougar gonna pop the ultimate right here, right now. Shade Slayer goes down. A couple of early kills here will give them pole position, but Genjank traded right back. Jay Hun in the mix here. Tries to get heals from his team. Doesn't quite have it. Well, a tale of really multiple maps. Map 1, it looked like a rather comfortable map 1 win. Map 2 looked good from the start for Camden County. But then it turned sour, and map 3 very much in control of JBU, at least early on. Jaehan looking for that pick, but immediately gets picked off himself. On the Moira, trying to keep the tank alive. The Cougars searching for some answers.
Palace lost. Next, flashpoint.
JBU has caught the Cougars off guard, at least seemingly, but maybe it was the hunter becoming the hunted here. Jaehan with a couple of kills to his name, looks for another. He's backed up into a corner. He's got multiple players on him, but critically getting healed. control point, this flash point still in play. The Cougars taking first blood on it. Build up that control point percentage. Jaehyun goes low. Can Mejia grab that kill? No. Oh, but Genjank, I'm sorry, we missed it. It's the DPS players layering their ultimates, and it's a team kill. Camden County College bouncing right back. In map number 3. Kind of, sort of, really map number 2. Four ultimates, count them, 4 available for JBU. So any sort of pick here would be huge. Get them off the board, but it will be JBU getting the picks. Frigid plowing away open. Genjank alive, finds the Tracer, roughly gone, and the Cougars are still in this one. 3 alive. Mejia still in the fray, healing the team. Hawk going to use the Lucio ultimate, trying to extend this team fight. Genjank goes low, still alive, still in it. Mejia finally goes down. The healer gone, but here comes Slack. Oh, with Jaehyun down. That might just be it. As the Cougars look like they might crumble, but Tuka with a kill, and now an ultimate coming from Genjank. Not gonna find much. Frigid goes invulnerable. Tuka coming in with his ultimate of his own. The Doomfist getting aggressive, finds a kill onto the Omen player. See, I knew it would happen. The Reaper player. And both teams fighting desperately for this point. The tank, Storm King is gone. And it might be JBU running for the hills now. Tuka pushing ahead, going forward. Genjank with 3 kills there. And these two teams are putting on a show. By the way, I want to call out that we're doing a Twitch follower drive. Every follow that we get today will be a 50-cent donation. Also want to mention, of course, and we will put that Venmo QR code back on the screen here in just a little while. All those donations going to increase the access for those in need. Increasing the access to esports, that is. And it'll be Slap popping the Lucio ultimate, trying to use it early. It'll yield a kill. As roughly goes down, Slack goes awfully low, but is alive. Or was. Now gone. A 4 versus 4 as this extended team fight. And wow, the Soul ultimate in desperation, and another kill comes out as the Cougars now with some control, some momentum in this one.
Well done. Pick it up.
Jaehyun goes low again, but it all matters that his rocket launcher is still up. Three Cougars are down, only 3 remaining, and any sort of kill that they can get back will extend this team fight. It's not there. A team kill as they get wiped off of the map, JBU. Now in control. Cougars falling up here, trying to find something. Tuka gets Shade Slayer low. But he still draws breath, and again, that's all that matters. Hawk dropping his ultimate. Here comes the Doomfist from above, from the rafters, and he'll try and find this player. Playing Cassidy. And a 2 for 2, I think a 3 for 2. When it's all said and done, these players giving it their all. The Cougars, the winners of that team fight, but just barely. This flashpoint right here, this fourth one, incredibly important. I mean, and a huge team fight win if we're talking about it, because there are 2 ultimates available, almost a third for Camden County. And they just get wiped off the map, just JBU not really wanting to invest a whole lot into this one, and you can't blame them. The control point goes the way of Camden County College, 2-2 here on map number 3.
Next flashpoint guarded.
Almost ready.
The Doomfist has worked very well on Flashpoint, favoring that mobility has Tuca. A bit of a flanking maneuver as Jay Hunt goes down. Hawk immediately traded back by Slat. I think he got him off the map, that is. Huge plays from the Lucio player. And now Stormgig is in the Cougar's sights. The claws come out, and Stormgig goes down. So if we take a look at the ult economy, Jay Hunt did have ultimate available, didn't use it. It'll be fortuitous. But it's been frigid on the side of JBU, pulling that trigger at the right times, gaining space for his squad. And they come in, and there it is, frigid. Just has the angles. Getting wiped off the map again, the Cougars, and it's a bunch of haymakers being traded back and forth by these 2 teams. The Cougars will still have a couple of opportunities, though. I think after that map 2 draw, this map 3 win, the importance cannot be overstated. Jay Hunt trying to find something off to the side, but it'll be Mejia and Slat, the 2 support players, off of the board early in this team fight. So the Cougars will have to retreat, regroup.
A cure for all the tales. Party time, let's go! My ultimate is charging.
Well, this time, a couple more ultimates to play with. And Tuca always getting aggressive, trying to eliminate this formation of JBU. Hawk gonna invest the Lucio ultimate to negate the damage from Tuca. Hawk is down, as is Shade Slayer in both supports. Gone. And it's a bunch of haymakers left and right, ladies and gentlemen, from both of these teams. 99% JBU knocking on the door. And here's Camden County with no ultimates to play with, which could come into play. Hawk does have his Lucio ultimate. Chucker Queen also with hers. So we'll see how it goes. Genjan gonna try and find something early. A bit of a cheeky position. Maybe finds Roughly Cat out! Roughly Cat, I think, yeah, pulled back. And that kill would have been something. And Slat going down early in this fight, but Shade Slayer traded right back. And they're going back and forth. If Stormgate goes down, it could be huge for JBU. Stormgate goes so low, but is alive. And he's finally down, and the Cougars will take that flashpoint and the map 3 victory. My goodness. And it's the play of the game that goes the way of JBU, but again, the map victory that goes the way of Camden County. Well, listen, everybody, we do apologize. As I can tell, the arena camera doing some weird stuff there, so much apologies. We'll try and fix that. Listen, we're a lot of moving parts here, but I also wanted to make sure that we pivoted this screen so we could see the Venmo QR code right down there. Make sure to follow the stream if you haven't. 50 cents for every follow going to be donated to the Esports Foundation, part of the college, which we are going to use to, again, increase access to those in those less fortunate that may not have the same kind of access that some of us enjoy. We really think it's important. I mean, I think it's clear that esports is just a great thing for everyone to get involved in. If you're watching these players getting involved in it, both of these teams coming to play. But let's talk about the game here for a second, all right? Map 2 goes in a draw, and it should have been JBU's map. Camden County losing early. Map 3 bouncing back, and they should not have even been able to win that final team fight, but they do. And now it is a 2-0 mark. So the Cougars knocking on the door, needing just one more map to send them to championship week. So we will take a small break here, and we will be back with map number 4. Stay tuned.
Initiating match.
I'm not giving up on you, Reyes.
Welcome back, everybody. Camden County College, Cougar Esports, JBU proving to be a formidable opponent. We are heading into map number 4, and you're probably wondering, well, why is it only 2-0, Sean? Well, let me tell you, everybody, map number 2 was a draw. It almost doesn't count, only comes into play if the teams end 2-2. So JBU will need to tie things up. We'll have to cause a draw here. We'll have to win the next 2 to force essentially a game number 6. But what's important is that the Cougars are knocking on the door, needing only one more. And it's gonna be Jae-Hun with the kill early. Gets traded right back. Support for DPS. Genjank on the flank. Finds the Mercy, but not the kill. And these teams are trading now. Another kill, and it's gonna be skeet shooting here for Genjank. Again, the teams back and forth and back and forth. This could be the deciding game. The Cougars with a great start. Frigid found alone. Backs away, doesn't want to contend with the Reaper. Now Genjank will himself have to reposition.
Proceed with me. On my way.
Oh, and it's Jae-Hun that gets possibly some damage from the left side. Runs right into Roughly Cat. Mejia dropping on the backside of that fight as well. Now the Cougars on their back foot. Genjank getting away, repositioning, and he comes right back down for more. Pops the ultimate, wants to make a play. Hawk out.
Rescue that robot.
May have been a bit of an overheat there. Did get the kill.
Though I needed the help.
And the Doomfist is back out for Tuka. He's found Roughly Cat alone! Man advantage early for Camden County.
We have to meet their push and stop.
Slat possibly alone himself. Can he get away? I don't think so. Some great individual plays coming out from both of these squads.
Let's put a stop to that.
We can't let them push ahead of us.
JBU gonna take the Overwatch position, the overhead position. Tuka up to the challenge. Frigid popping the ultimate, not finding a kill, but he'll find a death of his own. Tuka cleaning it up. Genjank one Roughly Cat as well. And Jae-Hun and Hanzo, which we haven't yet seen, tries to find Hawk. He does.
Back in control.
Hawk, I believe, was able to get that res. Oh, and Stormgate just trying to save his team. Has to back away. Camden County now with some control in this one.
You can't hide. My arrows fly.
Oh, and we didn't even see what happened there, but that's exactly what the Cougars were getting early. And maps 1 and 2 were those picks. And Jay Hunt starting to warm up maybe now. Hanzo going to give that kind of opportunity, and this is the kind of map you want to play. Storm gonna get aggressive here, and Genjank is in his sights. Jay Hunt able to trade something back, but he's down himself. So Mejia gonna have to run for the hills. And it'll be a team kill, but not wholly unexpected at that point. It was Stormgig that got in there with the ball to mix things up. Tuka gonna get right up onto this point. Again, favoring the adaptability. And not finding a kill, but now he finds one. Shadeslayer, Frigid, Replicat are down, and it's Tuka. They haven't dealt with the Doomfist yet. He is right on top of them. He continues to wreak havoc into the back line. And it looks like almost a team kill, if not a team kill. No, Replicat and Shadeslayer coming back alive, but essentially a team kill. These Cougars now feeling a little bit of momentum. Again, up 2-0, very much in control of the match.
Viable progress.
But it's a bit deceptive. It's essentially kind of sort of 3-1, if you want to look at it that way. Oh, and Jay Hunt caught out alone. Stormgig with the swap here. Getting the Junker Queen out. It's going to be a 2v1. Somehow Jay Hunt's still alive. Trying to find a flanking position. He'll come down. Genjank finding the return. Can he find any more? Nothing doing.
Take heed.
So Tuka will look to reconvene. Again, I mean, if we take a look at the amount that the Cougars have been able to push,
The name's Cassidy.
it's still advantage Camden County. And if Jay could find something off to the side here, it would be huge. And he finds it! What a shot onto Frigid! Can you believe it? The DPS gone early. And that might short circuit this push. Tuka put to bed. And it's now Jay Hunt on fire with this Hanzo. Looking for another Replicat. Needs to try and move away here. Great individual performance from a couple players. And now it's going to be the support players for Camden County having to find something. Genjank teaming up with his team, getting back together. Finds one, Slat goes down. And now only Mejia on the front line to heal. Gets a little aggressive, but of course that is Moira, the damage dealer. And JBU sensing the severity, sensing that they need to get a bit of an uppercut, a knockout punch. In this one, back up, and they group back together. Tuka again put to sleep, but he's back up. They don't deal with him. Mejia drops. Doomfist trying to get ready to use the ultimate, and he finds a kill onto Stormgig, the tank for JBU gone, and that might turn them away once again. Neither squad finding footing here, but it looks like Tuka getting ready to push to JBU, and it might be Camden County with a little bit extra of a push, and they will have it. Momentum very much on their side. A couple of ultimates available on both squads. Frigid, who has been a playmaker, almost has the Reaper. Ultimate available again. Tuka goes low, stays alive, gets back to his squad. One 1v1 happening here, and there it was again! JBU loses their DPS. Hanzo Ultimate comes out and a couple kills, a 2-for-1 Mejia drops, but the tank and the DPS no longer available. And the Cougars will look to push. In desperation.
The robot is moving the barricade.
JBU does have the frigid ultimate. He's gonna be looking to use it. The Cougars surely know, and there it is. He backs up, gets one, but immediately gets traded back. Genjek with the kill. Another kill coming on to Shade Slayer. And the Cougars smelling it now. JBU's defense finally firming up here right at the end. Roughly kill swapping to the Tracer to get that sort of speed. Tuca somehow alive on the front lines here. Trying to delay the pushback as a DPS and support for Camden Fall. Now 20 seconds remaining. Camden County very much in the lead. A lot of hero swaps coming out for JBU. And now the Cougars looking for one final play. Overtime will be coming here. The Cougars grouping up. Again, all eyes on Tuca. Can he find a pick? Shade Slayer is alone, gets the sleep. Calls for the team. And Tuca still has eyes for Shade Slayer. Comes down, but Mejia, one of the support players, off the board. Support for support. Tuca gonna rejoin his teammate. Looking for some HP, looking for some heals. Slap. Up to the challenge. And it's Tuca again. Getting aggressive. Frigid is down. Tuca stunned, but not out. Storm Gig, if Storm Gig were to go down, it would be huge. Roughly Cat getting that kill back, which again, huge for JBU to stay in this one. Overtime here. The Cougars needing to find something. Find a play. And I think they found it. Camden County winning 3-0 by the official count. And while the score will show 3-0, I can tell you folks that this game was very, very close. Evenly matched from both squads. And one hell of a match to watch as a spectator, as a fan. If you don't, listen, I don't even care if you're an Overwatch fan or not. You've got to get excited about that. That was very exciting. 3-0. Big players making big plays. So we're going to take a brief break here. We will come back with a player of the game, as we always have to do. We got to do it. We got to see more. We got to tell their stories. So the Cougars living to play next week in the divisional championship. So who they will face, we won't know. We won't know. So stay tuned, everybody. We will have a player interview coming up in just a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports. With me is the player of the game, Haley, a.k.a. Mejia, playing the support role, of course, for the Cougars. So congratulations, first of all, on the win, your first playoff win, heading into the divisional championship next week. How does that feel?
I'm a little bit nervous, but at the same time, I'm excited. I feel like we most likely are going to win for next week.
Wow, that's confident. So
I'm very confident with my team and us.
Yeah, I mean, so where's that confidence come from? Are you a confident person, or also why are you confident in the team?
I don't know. I just feel like, besides being a confident person, we communicate a lot. We joke around a lot, so we're just kind of comfortable communicating, and we just all have the same goal, which is winning.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and that comes through. I mean, it's great to have the arena camera, great to have the face cams. And listen, every team's a little bit different, right? And you guys, I can tell, definitely coalescing together. Is that fair to say? Like, it's a really good team environment?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
All right, so a couple of other questions for you. We'll stick to the Overwatch, at least first. So, again, we saw you come into the season here playing support. I feel like we've seen you grow a lot over that time. Tell us, I mean, do you agree? And how have you grown as a player over these last couple months?
I feel like as a player, I've grown by spreading my wings a little more with support. Because in the beginning, I mainly played Mercy. That was kind of the only character I played besides Lucio. But after a while, I just started playing Kiriko, Brig, and Moira. So I'm kind of happy that I also can help my team with doing damage and stuff. So yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, like you said, I mean, it was Moira at the end there that we saw coming from you, which is, to your point, not something we saw as much early. So awesome to see that kind of personal growth. So I'm not sure who you guys play next week, but it's likely to be a rematch against the Regents, who you I think that was one of your 2 losses. It was. Yeah. So any sort of, you want to give them any bulletin board material about you guys coming to win?
I'm not sure, to be
Wise
honest.
decision there. Wise decision. So I like to always give this opportunity for anyone coming in to do an interview. Anyone watching that may be watching that you want to call out? Any shout outs for anybody?
I know my friend Carolina is definitely watching, so hi Carolina. And maybe my boyfriend, so yeah.
Well, I mean, you can at least get him to watch the VOD, if nothing else, right? So, and then of course, I'd like to ask, is there any way, self-promo time? Do you stream? Do you have social media handles that you want people to follow? Anything like that?
I do have a YouTube channel. It's actually my my gamer tag Mejia too, and I also have Twitch, but I mostly just use my YouTube channel.
Okay, cool. So just Mejia, just as it is on the screen? Okay, cool. Well, everyone, if you want to follow Haley and find what can they expect to find? What kind of content?
Mostly me playing Overwatch, but I am playing a little bit more of Modern Warfare. Who knows, I might replay Fallout 4 again. Okay. But this time for YouTube.
All right, there you go. Fantastic. So everybody go ahead and follow Haley on her YouTube there and find some awesome content. So any parting words as we get ready to wrap things up?
All I gotta say is go Cougars. We did it.
All right, go Cougars. Let's go. Fantastic. So watch Haley next week. Same time, same place, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. EST. We'll find out who the opponent is. You'll know that this person right here, and certainly the rest of her team, will be confident. Looking for that the first, by the way, divisional championship. Never happened yet in the Camden County College history. So looking forward to that. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. And we, again, just before we go, I also want to mention the Venmo code down there. You can see it, off to the side. This is, again, Giving Tuesday. So make sure to follow the stream. Every follow is 50 cents toward the Esports Foundation here at the college, which we are going to use to make sure that we get better access to those who are less fortunate, don't have the access to things like esports, right? Super important. Again, you see individuals like Haley come on, and it's just a fantastic endeavor, a fantastic activity. So again, it's great to see individuals like yourself, Haley. and make sure that you go ahead and donate so that everyone else can get opportunities as well. So the Venmo code below, we'll keep that up for a little while as we get ready to end. And of course, any follow, 50 cents. So thank you everybody for watching Camden County College Cougar Esports. We'll see you next time.